The history of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein is widely regarded as one of the greatest scientists in our history. His ideas transformed our understanding of space, time, gravity, and the universe itself. But behind the famous equations and photographs was a man whose curiosity changed modern science forever. Einstein was born on March 14, 1879 in the city of Ulm, Germany. As a child, he showed an interest in mathematics and physics. Although he wasn't considered a remarkable student in every subject, he often preferred to study on his own, asking questions about how the world worked. One story from his childhood tells of a compass his father gave him. Einstein was fascinated that an invisible force could move the needle, sparkling lifelong interest in understanding the laws of nature. After finishing school, Einstein studied physics and mathematics at the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich. However, after graduating, he struggled to find a teaching position and eventually accepted a job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. Although his work involved reviewing inventions, Einstein spent much of his free time thinking about some of the deepest questions in physics. In 1905, at the age of 26, he published 4 scientific papers that would change science forever. This year became known as his Annus Mirabilis, or the Miracle Year. One paper explained the photoelectric effect, showing that light behaves not only as a wave, but also as discrete packets of energy called quanta. Another paper provided evidence of the existence of atoms through the study of Brownian motion. His third paper introduced the theory of special relativity, which showed that space and time are connected. From his work, perhaps the most famous equation in history, E equals mc square, or E equals mc2. The equation demonstrated that mass and energy are different forms of the same thing. A decade later, Einstein expanded these ideas into his theory of general relativity, published in 1915. According to the theory, gravity is not simply a force pulling objects together. Instead, massive objects bend the fabric of space and time itself. At first, the theory seemed almost impossible to prove, but in 1919, during the solar eclipse, astronomers observed starlight bending around the sun exactly as Einstein had predicted. Almost overnight, Einstein became internationally famous. In 1921, he received the Nobel Prize in Physics, although, surprisingly, it was awarded for his work on the photoelectric effect rather than relativity. As political tensions rose in Germany during the 1930s, Einstein moved to the United States, where he joined the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. He continued his research there for the rest of his life. Einstein spent his later years searching for an unfound theory that could explain all the forces of nature, though he never succeeded in completing it. On April 18, 1955, Albert Einstein died at the age of 76. Today, his discoveries continue to shape modern science. Technology, such as GPS satellites, rely on Einstein's theory of relativity, while his work laid the foundation for much of modern physics. More than 70 years after his death, Albert Einstein remains one of the history's most influential scientists. A reminder that curiosity, imagination, and a desire to understand the universe can change the world. The more we explore, the more we realize. Keep exploring.